Looking at tonight's card, hold on to your seats. We have singles action coming up next.
I'm looking forward to it.
It'll be Daniel Bryan in a match I am sure we will not soon forget.
Oh, man. I can't wait to see these two go at it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan. And his opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 220 pounds, Kelvin Mann.
This one's going to be electric. Man, I can't wait to see these two square off in one-on-one action.
Everybody, and thank you for being part of what promises to be an amazing night. I'm Michael Cole, joined as always by the King himself. He's a Hall of Famer, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, enough about me, Michael. Let's talk about you. What do you think of me? Right out of the gate, we've got a huge match. Heck, every match tonight is huge.
Well, let's quickly get your opinion on Daniel Bryan. The way the WWE Universe has embraced him as one of their favorites has been absolutely amazing.
It's Daniel Bryan's resiliency that impresses me the most, Michael. It doesn't matter how many times he's down and out. He always finds a way to fight his way back to the top.
Well, I think it's safe to say we're looking at a fan favorite here.
And now a debilitating hold being applied to the jugular. He escapes the hold.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
No kidding. This is going to need some serious medical attention.
And we're back to this form of attack.
Yes, we are. The same form of attack we've seen before.
Looks like Daniel Bryan is off his game here. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
You got that right, Michael. This is where we find out exactly what this guy is made of. The crossface is locked in. He may have to tap out. This is a very painful submission hold.
And he lets him out.
Well, he might have been losing some of his grip there anyway. He probably figured it would be better to release the hold now before his opponent could counter it. And there's the reversal.
The elbow.
There he goes again.
And again. And again.
And again. He's making a statement here with this attack. The frequency of this move is becoming deliberate at this point, to say the least.
No kidding. Over and over and over again. Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
That'll get your opponent fired up. Just hope it doesn't backfire. backfire on you.
And there's the submission. This might be it. What diabolical things are going through that mind right now?
Can he score the pin? 1, 2, 3. He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Here's your winner, Kelvin Mann.
Put it in the books, and there was no question about that one.
Yeah, the performance put forth in that match tells me we're looking at somebody who will someday, very soon, be competing in the main event.
The crowd here tonight certainly seemed to appreciate the efforts. What a great match. Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
We have one of the best talents on the roster to date versus a formidable opponent.
I've been waiting for this matchup. Come on, ring the bell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Assassins. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 220 pounds, one half of the WWE NXT Tag Team Heavyweight Champions, Cody.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready.
And his opponent, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 220 pounds, Andrew the Ghost Cheese.
Thank you for joining us on the WWE Network. I'm Michael Cole alongside my broadcast partner, Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, I'm so excited. What an opportunity this is for these NXT superstars to impress our network audience. We're starting things off strong tonight.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver. And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time
for everything.
I think you're right. I believe that's the first time he's ever attempted this.
He's simply reminding him that he's here. You don't see that move every day.
What a counter.
He's on the defensive here.
I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one...
Oh, my! There's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
Just a dominating display.
Yeah, I think we could see a lot of punishment inflicted here.
We got a cover.
You can see him struggling to stand after all the damage he's taken.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation. He's really going for it now.
Nobody home there.
Nobody home? Cole, that looked like the house has been empty for months. When he gets going like this, there are a few better. Somehow, he's kicked it into another gear here tonight. What a reversal.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. You got to move quicker than that.
I believe that is the first time tonight we've seen that move.
This match has taken so much out of this guy. He's not going to give up. But, man, this has been physical.
They say imitation's the sincerest form of flattery, but I don't think that's the case here.
I don't think so either, Cole.
Look at this. You don't often see a superstar's own finishing move used against him like this.
Yeah, that's almost embarrassing.
There's the pin. It's over. It's all over.
Here's your winner, representing the Assassins, Cody.
The referee's 3 count ends this one. And there's your winner, folks.
Man, if that's the type of action we're going to get all night, I can't wait to see the rest of the card unfold.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match.
Everybody's been waiting for this one.
It'll be Daniel Bryan in a match against 2 of WWE's finest.
Oh, this should be good. Who's going to win this one?
The following contest is a no disqualification match, and it is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Aberdeen, Washington, weighing in at 210 pounds, Daniel Bryan.
Well, this guy looks eager to add some gold.
Introducing the challenger from Miami, Florida, weighing in at
It'll be every man for himself in this triple threat match.
And introducing the champion from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 130 pounds, he is the WWE NXT World Heavyweight Champion, Adrian Adams.
Well, there's a reason why this guy's the champ, and I think he's about to show us what the... we are seconds away from the start of this title match.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jerry the King Lawler here at ringside. And King, tonight should be extremely exciting.
Well, you said it, Cole. It looks like we don't have to wait long for the action to start either. Let's go. The WWE Universe is going to love this one.
So damaging. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Guys, let's briefly discuss the champion. Here we go in this triple threat match. What can he do to get the best of the other two superstars in there?
This is a great opportunity to make a statement. Coming out on top of these two will do wonders for a career.
These triple threat matches usually start with every competitor looking out for their own interests, but they always end up in a two-on-one situation.
The challenger's taking on some offense. You can bet he's not going to let this golden opportunity slip so easily.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way.
There he goes again.
And again. And again.
And again. Oh, that's going to hurt. Come on. Now he just wants that insult to injury.
Yeah, this guy's a mean streak.
Drop kick. Right on target. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The challenger not looking good right now. He's starting to feel the pressure of this triple threat match, guys.
Hard to argue with that.
Momentum certainly is not on his side.
Bad place to be for the challenger. The challenger is starting to feel the pressure of this high-profile championship match.
Hey, it's the WWE. It's not Balor. He knew this was going to be. And the shoulder get.
The champ counters, and you see the result.
I'm sensing a pattern here, Cole.
And what would that be?
Well, he's going to do the same thing over and over and over.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count.
Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. He's putting those educated feet to good use. Look how slow he is to recover here. That was some serious punishment. When he gets going like this, there are few better. Not this.
He's looking at it again. He gets out of trouble there.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there. The triple threat match is definitely beginning to test his mettle. The yes lock.
Yes! 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 Daniel Bryan showing signs of life. What a win! Bryan gets the victory here tonight. Wow, what a match!
Here are your winners and new WWE NXT World Heavyweight Champion, Daniel Bryan.
New champion, I don't believe it. And neither does the former champ that appears to be stunned and astonished.
Look at the look on that face. They can't believe it.
We got one-on-one action coming your way next.
Gonna be good.
It'll be Diamond Dallas Page against an imposing adversary.
All right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New Jersey.
Here we go. Oh, yeah.
They need to get in the ring, and the referee is going to call this off. This is it, the moment we've been waiting for. The time for talking is behind us. Now these two superstars will test one another's abilities and will like never before. This is about being the best.
Well, neither one of these competitors has a lot of love for the other, and that's going to become clear right about now. Let's do this. Regardless, Diamond Dallas Page is here, and that means he's going to whip this crowd into a frenzy like no other.
How about we touch on Diamond Dallas Page a bit? So if you were him, what would you do to win this thing?
Here's somebody who's willing to do just about anything to get to the top. I like it. That's the way it should be.
He may not be much of a motivational speaker, but he's a great competitor.
DDP may be in a bad way here. This could be the start of an ugly downward spiral if he's not careful.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a match.
Yeah, well, at this point, he may want to think about finding a way to take a breather.
Now, why did he do that? A move like that's low. It's appalling, if you ask me. Totally disrespectful.
Well, when he sees the belt, he likes to hit below it.
Listen to this crowd. The man from Jersey Shore letting everybody know he's the man in there.
He was able to reverse that. You know, when I look at Diamond Dallas Page, Michael, I see a man who can do anything he puts his mind to. Let's face it, here's a guy who was continually told he was too old or not good enough or just a manager. But he refused to listen to all that. Instead, he went on to become a world champion. Now, that's pretty impressive.
DDP may have run out of gas, guys. Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
And we see it one more time.
And a kick out at two. I thought this one was all over, King. You can tell that frustration has begun to set in here.
You know, it's hard to believe, but it looks like he still has some gas left in his tank.
I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
He's absolutely relentless here.
He's sending a message to the entire WWE locker room here.
Not this. He's looking at it again.
He's going for it all.
This could be it. Hey, he's going for it again. How much more? How much more are you willing to pay to win this match? This is unreal. Wow, here we see it from this angle.
1, 2, 3. The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
Here's your winner, Max Blaze.
Huge victory here tonight.
Hey, they both gave it their all, but in the end...
The wait is over. This one's for all the marbles, and it's coming up next.
Do people still use marbles?
We have one of our breakout talents against two of WWE's toughest competitors.
Oh, boy.
The following contest is a no disqualification match, and it is for the championship. Introducing the challenger from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 185 pounds, Chris Danger.
We have three of WWE's greatest set for triple threat action.
As a reminder, folks, the champion will be putting the gold on the line in this one.
As we get ready for this match, I'd like to remind everyone that
and introducing the champion representing the new Nexus from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 323 pounds, he is the WWE NXT United States Heavyweight Champion.
And I think he's about to show us what that reason is. Oh, boy, look at the goal. This should be an outstanding match.
What a night we have in store for you. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Cole alongside Jerry the King Lawler on what should be an amazing night of action.
Yeah, and I don't know which match I'm looking forward to the most, Michael, but what I do know is that we're just moments away from kicking this thing off. We're starting things off strong tonight.
The fight's being brought right to it.
No kidding, this is tough.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there.
Let's talk about the challenger for a moment. What's he going to have to do to dominate this triple threat match like he wants to?
What about the other two in the ring? We're looking at three of the absolute best WWE has to offer.
Only one of these three can win this triple threat match, and that means there are going to be two really, really angry competitors here real soon. Out of the ring.
The ring may not be big enough for what's about to unfold here.
Are you kidding me? This entire arena may not be big enough. You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff. Oh! A butt splash!
Finisher! This match might be over.
It only takes a couple of those to bring his night to an end. Look at this. When you're going up against two opponents, you have to be extra resourceful.
He's starting to stagger a bit, but he certainly comes into this championship match with a ton of momentum.
Come on, if he can't withstand this, he's in the wrong profession.
I don't disagree. And
my God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Look at this hold. He may have him here.
The challenger not looking good right now. The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
Well, this might finally be where one of these guys starts to pull away.
You know, if loyalty won matches, this one would have been over a long time ago. But and the cover for the win. When he gets going like this, there are a few better. Wow, he's still down after that.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
Thrown out with authority.
Man, he hit hard. We got a cover. He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Well, I've never seen him do that before. A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops. Watch this.
And now, looking to put him away. Now back to the ring. We got a cover. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. He's making a statement here with this attack.
And he gets leveled. And he's still down after that move. I almost wonder if his bell got seriously rung there.
I think he's through playing around.
This is trouble. Look at that strength.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring.
Well, I don't blame him.
Kid, just look at this man. He's all business.
And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Man, oh man, did he take a wild swing with that one.
You're right. That was wild indeed. Good thing we're over here.
He's delivering an old-fashioned butt-kicking right.
And that was a huge counter.
Man, that one rocked him. Look at this, it's locked in.
He's trying to escape, but the more energy he expends, the closer he is to being out.
Wow, that was a wild strike. Talk about missing the target.
Yeah, it looked like it was completely out of desperation.
And there it is again.
I like it. If it works, keep on doing it.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in.
Look at this. Could it be? Oh, submission. The hold's locked in. This is not the position you want to be in.
He got the job done. This one's over.
Here are your winners and new WWE NXT United States Heavyweight Champion, Leon.
We have a new champion. Unbelievable.
But let's not forget, we have a new champion.
After that, I can't wait for the next time we have an opportunity to call a triple threat match.